Good evening, all. Oh, what a perfect timing. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Sorry about that. North Korean Grand Prix. Have I missed some news? Yeah, I can't imagine that going down particularly well. King John Il-un, whatever his name is, a big fan of F1, is he? Oh well. Takes all sorts. Anyway, welcome in everybody. I hope you're all having a good week. Did any of you see my just a joke? Oh, I see. Right. I hope everyone saw the SDRL event on Monday evening. Had quite a good time doing that. Disappointed with my qualifying, down in 20th. But I did manage to make up the most number of places joint from my start position to finish in 13th. Slightly disappointing. If unlapping under the safety car had gone properly and I'd been able to catch up to the back of the field, there's a chance I could have made up a couple of places more. So yeah, it was a little bit frustrating. It meant I spent the last 6 or 7 laps under the safety car with only a couple of other back markers to battle with rather than the entire field. But hey, these things happen. Did a race with Cert again last night. Some div. He did a 50% race with short quali. So that's an investment of something like 17, 18 minutes, say 20 minutes for qualifying, and then 45 minutes for the race. And about 6 laps into the race, he said, "Oh, I've got school tomorrow, I've got to go." And then instead of retiring, he just left, meaning there was a bloody AI car driving around, causing all sorts of carnage during the pit stops. So much so, it was actually stopping. Sorry, not pit stops, the safety car. It was actually stopping when we were behind the safety car, meaning the guy behind him had to slam on to avoid overtaking. And I think I ended up spinning, trying to avoid all of this stop-start. I ended up spinning about 3 times under the safety car, lost about 4 places, and just had enough. So rage quit and went off and did some ranked. So that wasn't fun. If you're interesting, yeah. So yeah, if you ever take part in a longer race, A, don't start unless you're going to stay for the whole fucking thing. And B, if you must leave, go into the pits and retire the car. And then there's not some AI driving around 4 seconds a lap slower than everybody else, bollocksing up the whole thing under the safety car. Anyway, enough about my whinging. I'll get that off my chest early on, in the hope that we can have some fun. First 3 tracks tonight: Saudi Arabia, Australia, and France, which are the 3 ranked tracks this week, if I've got that right. They are the first 3 tracks anyway. So let's send out some invites. Exclamation mark join if you want to join. Check out the pinned message at the top of the chat. Essentially filter on European lobbies and look for my lobby name, TTV-AD Hawkins GH. Just doing that, Peterson. There you go, you were next. So yeah, look out for TTV-AD Hawkins GH in the lobbies. Well, that's one way of doing it. Trouble is, in a longer race, that'll bring the safety car out. So that also is a bit antisocial. So by far the best thing is just finish your lap, go into the pits, and retire. It's not hard. Don't retire on track. KJU. Yes, of course he will, because he's probably a very good F1 driver. Hasn't he got like 19 hole-in-ones on it in a single round or something at golf? Wasn't that the North Korean people? So yeah. Also, don't retire on track, because the AI will do all sorts of bizarre shit if you retire on track, and your car won't be ghosted. I actually had someone retire in front of me in a ranked race, and the car essentially slammed on straight in front of me, and I went into the back of it, no front wing, and that was the end. So think about it, people. It's not hard. Lots of people online. I wonder if any of them are actually going to join tonight. Suggests there may well be some event on somewhere, but we will see. I'll get through inviting all of these people. If I miss anybody out, do let me know. I will send you an invite. If you fancy some longer races later, or maybe some interesting challenges, add me on EA. I am TTV minus 80 Hawkins GH. It's the top right-hand corner of your screen at the moment. And we will, if we get enough interest, we'll go invite only. If we can get 8 or 9 people, we'll do some longer races and maybe some interesting challenges. We've done stuff like slick tyres on a wet track, wet tyres on a dry track. We've raced tracks backwards, which is interesting. Invite coming, Raptor. So yeah, we may do something along those lines. We'll almost certainly do some longer races. The next SDRL race is on Monday evening from around 10 p.m. UK time. So do drop by for that. We're hoping to slicken up the whole broadcast process. Get you a link where you can watch everybody who is streaming all in the same window. So you'll have the commentary in one window, in one part of the window, and then all of the driver POVs in the others. So you can listen to the commentary and see what all the others are up to. So that might be interesting. Also, there's talk after this confusion under the safety car in the last race. There's talk of trying to iron that out with having all of the drivers in a voice call with the commentators, so the commentators can communicate direct to the drivers to tell them to move over and let lap cars through, that sort of thing. So, but anyway, I was quite pleased with how I did. Made up some spaces, didn't make too many mistakes in the race. Not sure if I did have a spin. I had a spin early on. I was catching Josh, if I recall, and spun coming out of turn 3. Tell them to get better. Tell whom to get better? Tell me to get better is one option. Okay, the lobby's starting to fill up. We've got 7 in, so do feel free to ready up, and we'll head off to Saudi Arabia for the first race. Once the lobby gets to about 10 people, we'll turn on one-shot qualifying, and after a couple of races, we'll... Oh, I see. Yes, that... well, hopefully there'll be a way for the commentators not to interrupt the drivers during their normal racing, and only during the safety car they'll be able to talk to specific drivers and say, let the car behind you overtake, kind of thing. So, yeah, we'll go... dynamic weather after a couple of races as well to try and spice things up with a bit of rain. So it looks like we're heading into Saudi Arabia. So good luck, everybody. Try and keep it clean. I don't expect you to all be Lewis Hamilton, perfect drivers. Mistakes are fine. Just don't be a div and take people out just because they try and overtake you, because that's no fun for anyone. The trying is fine. I don't mind if you make a mistake and hit somebody. That's different to letting somebody pull up alongside you on a straight and turning sharp right to put them into a wall. That's no fun for everybody. So we are at Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Let's get a setup loaded for that. Is that what he did? I knew he was talented, but that's pretty good. Let's hope not win number 33, because they'll be talking to me for the entire race if that's the case. Good luck, everybody. Have to clip the wall there with his rear. And again, aim for the black bits, Raptor. Having said that, I'm going to slam it into a wall now, aren't I? Very tricky track this to be quick on some of the slower corners. You've really got to get it up close to the walls, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you're missing a front wheel. Penalty behind already.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Limits warning. Ooh. Bit of oversteer on throttle there. Careful of that. Try and stay within a second of miles. Then we can start taking advantage of DRS next lap. Poor corner there. See if we can pull him back in.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Don't get that corn, sorry. So much for getting DRS. Oops.
Okay, that's P4. You're
Don't want to be putting the other way, chaps. Unlucky sugar.
Okay, clear.
Okay, should be within DRS, hopefully. Hey, Freddie.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 9.7 seconds.
Up into the podium positions. See if we can stay there, avoid the curve of doom. Good, good, Freddie. I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Was that a bit of wing on the floor there? Yeah, it's been quite a good week. Enjoyed my STRL adventure on Monday. Would have liked to have performed a bit better, but better than I did at Texas anyway. Final lap.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Hey Sanjay, how you doing? How's your week going?
Okay, gap ahead is
Excellent.
3.3 seconds.
I'm catching the car ahead quite rapidly. Wonder if they've got damage. So far, that's put the kibosh on it though. Oh, I thought he was going to dive bomb me there. Couldn't resist, could he? Oh, well done, Miles. Yep. I thought he was going to do it at the chicane, the fast chicane, but no, he waited till the last corner. Oh well, thanks, Miles. Oh dear, win number 33. I still finished ahead of him. He must have had a penalty, did he? Did he get a penalty for hitting me in the last corner? He was certainly ahead on the track, but he finished behind. Looks like he had a 2-second penalty. What a shame. You still got second though, win number... Ah, that was why I was catching you so quick. Oh dear, unlucky sugar. Well, I'll take a podium in the first race. Probably the closest I'll be to win number 33 all night. Yeah, I did see you retired. Yeah, it's always difficult on a tight track like this when someone's lagging around all over the place. Makes it very difficult to know where the hell to place your car. Oh, okay. That wasn't you. No, it wasn't you rear-ended me, so I don't care. Okay, get your track requests in. You're allowed one each. We'll try and stop after 5 races if we get enough people. First 3 tracks are Jeddah, Australia and France, which are the 3 ranked races this week. Let me know what tracks you'd prefer. Win number 33 is going to suggest Monaco, obviously. Someone will be along to suggest Qatar, because that seems a popular one. Deliberately not put Silverstone in so that people can request Silverstone if they want it. And like I say, if we can get enough people after 5 tracks, we'll go invite only and do some longer races. So if you're up for that, do let me know in the chat so we can get a feel for how many people we've got. Silverstone Raptor, okie dokie, I'll add that one. Portugal. It's not a bad shout. We don't do that very often. Okay, fair enough. So, Silverstone. Portugal. And Monaco. It's good for something. Not racing, put it that way. Hey, Luxie, good to have you with us again. I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a good week. Cheers. Do feel free to join. If anyone needs an invite, let me know, but the lobby is open. Once we get to 10, I will turn on one-shot quali, and possibly the next race. Possibly next race I'll turn on dynamic weather as well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I just hydrated win number 33, so thank you for that. A nice cup of peppermint tea. Thank you for doing it while we're waiting for a lobby to start, rather than as the lights start to come on at the start of the race, mentioning no names. Sanjay. Are you joining us, Luxing? Well, you could if I hadn't put a cooldown on it of 20 minutes. So you'll have to find somewhere else to spend it on. Thank you, Raptor. Okay, we're at 9, so I'll turn one-shot quali on. We may well get 10 before the start of this run. Okie dokie. Well, you know, you're more than welcome, Luxing. Not for me, it's not win number 33. Yeah, you know you're more than welcome, Luxie. So dive in as and when. We are off to Australia. I like this track, but I'm not necessarily particularly good at it. It's one of those few tracks that I enjoy driving, but I'm just not very good. Most of the tracks I don't enjoy is partly because I'm not very good at them. Hey-ho. Okay, there we are. We are at 10. Yorgi Tolox. Who's that? The YRL? Lejour. Hey, XD, E-Walker. Welcome in again. Good to have you with us. Feel free to dive in if you fancy it. We're off to Australia and then France next. And then the next 3 we've got include, in no particular order, Portugal, Monaco and Silverstone. Samu, currently in the lead on the championship. Excellent. See you soon, hopefully. I'll do that. Probably not. How do you join? Exclamation mark join. Basically, filter on European lobbies and look for my name in the lobby list, TTV minus 80 Hawkins GH. The track is Australia. You might get into this one if you're quick. Have I got you as a friend? I could invite you. Oh, too slow. Okay, good luck, everybody. Australia. One-shot quali, so try and shuffle some of the idiots to the back, hopefully. Thought I'd just turn the heating off. Feels like it's come back on again. I really must get this radiator fixed. Yes, you will not be at the back win number 33, I am sure. That's fine. I don't mind people who aren't good. It's the people who, like I say, will ram people just because you try to overtake them that I don't like. We all make mistakes, Raptor. It's all part of life's rich learning experience. It's a fair point. Hopefully they'll take the time to learn how to drive the car before they dive straight into a lobby. Thought I was going to invalidate there. P4. Does that mean only 4 people set a time and everybody else invalidated or spun off? No, it doesn't appear so. There are quite a few slow times there, so it's suggesting some spins. Jesus. Win number 33, over 2 seconds quicker. Nearly 2.5. I beat Samu, though, who won the first race. Give it 2 corners, they'll be passed, I'm sure. Stretch face, Colin. Okie dokie. There you go. Okay, good luck everybody. Another way of getting in, Walker, if you want to add me on EA, I can invite you. TTV minus AD Hawkins GH. Yeah, it's just over 2 seconds quicker and you're still not pleased with your lap. Some people just never happy. Got the inside into turn 1. Not sure that's going to be a good place to be. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I see you've just joined XD. That's good. What rules are they, Sanjay? Nope. Geez, he was quick. Has he forgotten to fit a front wing or something? Jesus, all the dive bombers out tonight.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Back up to P4. Do you think it was deliberate, Raptor? Ah, okay. Get me their name then and they can go.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Not like that, Mark. Thank you, Brio.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on. We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Feels like I've got wing damage. I'm locking up my fronts from the braking. Rio seems to be having real trouble with that corner. A bit optimistic there.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.1 seconds.
I have Jorg behind me. They have penalties, which is not usually a good sign.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty.
As do I now. Oh well.
At the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Green flag.
What happened, Peterson?
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race.
Ah.
Final lap.
Jesus, come on, AD.
Caution, caution.
Oh well, I'll take a free place. Oh, the guy ahead has got 4 seconds more penalties than me. What, win? Oh well, take 6th. What was that? Time penalty right near the end or something? unlucky. So Yorgi Tolop needs to go, you reckon? Was it Raptor who we will get rid, not having any of that. Okie dokie. Alex Palmer, driver of the day. Didn't he retire? Oh no, he didn't retire, but he only made up 4 places. It's unusual. Okay, well, I'll take your word for it, Raptor. Wonder what the YRL is then. Anybody know? Okay, so I'll turn on dynamic weather for France. There's a track where you do get quite a lot of wet races in ranked, so might be interesting. Yeah, they were off at virtually every corner. I was close to them. I was going to give them the benefit of the doubt. But Yorgi is going. Yeah, the start could just have been a mistake. See how they go in this next race. Okay, we have dynamic weather, and off we go to France. Oh, I haven't been showing you track layouts, have I? There we go. Oh, sorry for the brightness on that one. I haven't got an up-to-date track map for that because it's not a current track. I like this track. Turns 3, 4, 5 are quite enjoyable. Turn 6 is a tricky acceleration zone. Quite important to... fair enough with number 33. Yeah, turn 6 is a tricky acceleration zone, key for getting it right for the long straight at turns after turn 7. Quite a quick chicane, turns 8 and 9. And then the turns 11 and 12, I often seem to make up some time, which is nice. But I always seem to mess up turn 15. Seem to take it a lot slower than everybody else. So good luck with this. We have got one shot quali on. We have a close to full lobby. So that's good. Let's see how we get on. I'll turn that off so doesn't get burnt into all of your retinas. The rest of the tracks are on a black background. Baguette Speedway, nice. I like this track. Oh, did you, Peterson? I've just sent you another invite. If you can get in between quali and the race, then feel free. We're not quite full, so you should be okay to dive in, I think. Yeah, but a white background on that sort of thing where it's all white. Look, see, I don't know. It could all go horribly wrong. There is talk of it being a new engine, so we'll just have to see, really. Oh, Christ, I've left this a bit late. France is right at the bottom of the track list. Just got it in. Each to his own, win number 33. Wow. I was P4 for most of that lap, P5 towards the end, and managed to qualify P2. Nearly a second behind win number 33. And it's quite close behind, immediately behind me. Sugar Freak, less than a tenth behind. Could prove to be an interesting race. Careful at the first corner, everyone. Especially because I'm in front of you. No coming from about 3 miles behind without pressing the brake. I will not be best pleased. Please don't. Yeah, my starts aren't the greatest though. Win number 33, we'll have to see. We will have to see. Starting on the wrong side of the grid as well. Although I guess the right hand side is kind of the clean side, isn't it? Don't know if the game models that. Means I'll be on the outside going into the first corner as well, which is sometimes the best place to be. Let's see how we get on. Lobby must be close to being full. Did you get back in, Peterson? I'm not just checking for your name. Oh yeah, there it is. So that's good. Yep. Look at them all. Pick any one you like. Okay. This is it. Front row start. Not they call it the front row when it's, it's in no way rows. The gap between first and second is the same as between second and third in terms of how far behind the cars are. Hydrate. Nice one, Sanjay. I knew I could rely on you. You'll have to wait till the end of the race now. My turn to make a bad start, win number 33. That's not like to happen, Sanjay, don't worry. Oh, I'm glad I held that. You do realise you're not allowed to overtake the streamer, E-Walker. It's an instant ban. Oh, sorry. Oh, well, that was going okay, and then it wasn't. Oh, Face Collins in. I didn't see you join. That's right, it is. No, it wasn't your fault. I lost it on the way out of the corner, XD. Don't worry at all.
Okay, clear.
Did I? Oh, cool. Sorry, Colin.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Jesus Christ. Just no awareness at all. You can't pull alongside somebody and then turn right. Just because that's where the racing line says you need to be. Brio Pinter has 7 seconds worth of penalties. That's the guy that was questionable in the last race as well, wasn't it?
Yellow flag.
Face Colin has 6 seconds as well.
Teammate behind is 9.8 seconds.
I could get a podium here if I'm lucky. As long as Brio Pinter doesn't feel the need to take me out.
Gap to the car behind, 1.8 seconds.
I guess we're about to find out if Brio Pinter is dirty or not.
Okay, mate. Final
Yeah,
lap.
okay, Brio Pinto goes then.
Let's bring it home. Green flag.
That's an interesting line, Colin. Yeah, that was just someone being a div. I'll still get the third though. Fair enough. They'd be kicking him. He is there as disqualified, so whether he actually left the lobby or not. Thank you, Corn. I thought if Brio Pinter had mullered me properly, I wouldn't have got the podium, but thank you, I did hydrate. Nice one, Raptor. Good to hear it. Who was asking about Samu? You thought I was ripping a bong for a second? No. Abu Dhabi for Hawkins podium, exactly. Should have been better, but there you go. I'll take third. Driver of the day, Peterson. It was nice that you got back in. I'm not sure how I smashed your wing, Colin, but I'm sure it wasn't deliberate. What happened in our coming together? I must admit, I don't recall. Was it when I spun because I was... Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, not a lot I could do there. You hit my side. Yeah, I was trying to get a good exit from that tricky corner, and unfortunately overdid it on the old accelerator, leading to a spin and a bit of a touch with XD as well. Are they still with us? I hope they didn't leave on my account. I didn't mean to hit you, sorry XD. Not necessarily dirty, but they got her chilled. Yeah, sometimes it is just a bit of exuberance. They didn't finish, so hopefully they'll realise that driving like that might make you up the odd place, but you got to stay in the race. Good to hear it, Raptor and Peterson. So Brio Pinter is still here, but not for long. See ya. Who was that? Me. Thank you. Second in the championship currently. Oh, Brio. Yes, that's the guy who took me out. So he's gone. He won't do it again. Yeah, if you're going to be a dirty driver, don't do it with the lobby lever and streamer, because it's there's not much doubt you're going to get kicked out. Okay, so we're off to Silverstone. Track info, Silverstone. There we go. Get rid of that blinding light. Like this track. I always say this, but I do like it. Turns 3 and 4, quite good fun. Tricky is getting a good exit out of turn 4, back to get you onto the Wellington straight after turn 5. I always mess up braking into turn 6. Is that Brooklands? Turn 7 at Luffield, and then the old pit straight, turns 8 and 9. Turn 9 is Cops, virtually flat out unless it's wet. Famous Maggots and Beckett's complex, turns 11, 12 and 13, leading you out onto the Hanger straight. Is that Chapel, turn 14? Into Stowe at turn 15, quite a quick corner, and then the old chicane at Club and Vale, bringing you round through the last corner, which is virtually flat, onto the start-finish straight. Let's see how we get on. We're getting a flash of SDRL sometimes there, aren't we? Not always. Thought I'd disabled that. Yeah, that's a scene item ready for the STRL stream, so we can have the commentary on the main window. I haven't done a plug for Sim Racing Centre today. Exclamation mark SRC in the chat will get you an affiliate link, which helps to support the channel, as well as a discount code, which will get you 5% off anything you buy from them. I can wholeheartedly recommend their setups, especially if, like me, you are not somebody who knows how to set up a Formula One car. They've already announced their setups for F124. Please don't do that, Sandrick. Sure, Sanjay knows exactly what he's doing. He's doing that so that it gets read out over my text-to-speech. All that will do, Sanjay, is to get me to turn text-to-speech off, and then I won't be responsive in chat anymore. So it's up to you. You can piss about if you like. P4, 1 and a bit seconds behind win number 33. Not too far behind FaZe Colin. And Noir Solo is a new name, I think. Good to have you with us. Peterson not too far behind me. I'll have to watch out for him coming up from behind. Quite a lot of people didn't set a time. And some disqualifications for track limit. Quite a lot of disqualifications. We have actually got a full lobby. So we'll have Monaco and Portugal after this, not necessarily in that order. Hopefully relatively soon we'll be able to go invite only and do some longer races. If you're up for that, please let me know. I have, Raptor. Oh, did they? I used to go to Silverstone every year for about 5 or 6 years. I think I've done my live F1 experience now. I was bought a trip to Silverstone for my 30th birthday and figured I would go once, just, you know, to say I've done it. And like I say, went every year for 6 or 7 years after that. I think 5 or 6 years. Great fun. Even the year they had it in April and surprise, surprise, it rained. Year before, Corn.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Trouble behind, I think. Well done, Raptor. I wouldn't brag about it, they'll all be after you in a bit. Oh, that was tight. Nicely done. Might like a little bit more room in the last corner, but we both got round, so well done. Yep, it's very nice to see. Not a great complex for me there. Whoops, nearly collected them.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Okay, I will do, Colin. Oh, didn't give me much room there.
Caution, caution. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.9 seconds.
Do my best. Hey, got a decent gap, hopefully. Can maintain this on the last lap. And keep this over a second, that would help.
Final lap. Push, push.
A little bit hot round there, but got away with it.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
Oh, he's gone. Try too hard through Maggots and Beckett's and spin, did he? Woohoo, another podium. Good race it was indeed. Yeah, just need you and FaZe Colin to retire with number 33. Where are we off to next? Portugal. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen in Portugal. Fair enough, FaZe. Okay, if we don't add another track, this will be the last race. So has anyone got a track request? Or who's up for longer races? I would say 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, maybe 6 of us so far. So let's do another couple. If no one suggests another track, I will add one myself. Preferably someone who hasn't picked one already. Nice one, Sanjay. Okay, that's 5 then with number 33. Fair enough. Thank you for letting me know. Monaco's already in the list. Oh yeah, Monaco and Portugal. That's right. So we've got 2. Not on Monaco. I won't be anyway. Yes, you're right, Corn. I'd forgotten we'd added Monaco as well. Unless that was a track suggestion, in which case we've already added Monaco. Okay, we're down to about 4 then, so scratch the longer races for a bit. We got 2 more tracks in the list, but if anyone has got any requests, good choice, Corn. I approve. We'll try and do 10 races then and see if we get enough interest for some longer races after that. Come along, who are you waiting for? Silver Bullet and Kule Kala. Oh, and Sugar Freak. All these people with their wet piece of string internet connections. Try the string out, it'll go better. Trust me. Maybe get 2 bits of string. Weave them together. Coil them together. You get double the bandwidth then. No worries. Feel free to dive back in if you can get in. Azerbaijan. Jesus. Got some masochists here. Have you already had a track request though, Raptor? Was it you that requested Portugal? Oh, well, good luck. Qatar, nice one, Peterson. Singapore. All right, we'll add Singapore for a laugh. You did Silverstone, fair enough, Raptor. $35 points behind with number 33, 23 ahead of FaZe Colin, but Colin did join late. You're going to sit this one out, having incredibly bad luck with these randoms. Unlucky, Sugar. Determined to have a clean race at some point. Well, good luck. There's not a lot you can do, sadly. Feel free to spectate. I wouldn't necessarily lead the lobby. Yes, well, if we do get longer ones, they're generally a lot cleaner. So if you can make them and we get enough people, then let's see how that goes. We are a full lobby at the moment, so apologies if anyone's trying to get in. Excellent stuff. So there's me, you, win number 33 can't, Raptor can't, FaZe Colin, I'll assume, he hasn't said yes or no, and Peterson. So I think we've probably got 4 for now, up for longer races. Yeah, I won't do a longer race unless it's a closed lobby. It's just pointless. I've tried that in the past, and it never goes well. Where are we? Portugal. Oh, guess you just pressed the default setup button. Oh well, this is not going to go well. So the first half of my quali lap is going to be me frantically trying to set the brake bias and diff settings to something sane. Exactly, but I've done others as well. We didn't do a track map, did we? Round we go. And lap time invalidate. Oh, and a spin. Christ, this is going very well. I'll tell you what, I'll finish the lap. You all have a look at the track. Why is SDRL on there? Alright, I'll fix that in a sec. Tell you what, let's fix it now. Bear with me a second. Because the track maps are transparent. Oh, come on, just give me OBS, you stupid computer. Okay. What I want to do. Okay, so there's the track map. Whoops. I'm not sure whether that'll disqualify me or not, because I'm not sure I finished the lap technically. So I'm beating you in number 33. I won't be on the podium this race. I'm starting down near the back and I have a default setup on because I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I'm 9th. Not sure how that happened. Yeah, this track layout must be transparent, which is why the SDRL stuff was showing through. I will resolve that before next stream. Any OBS experts around know whether you can have a browser source with just its audio playing. If you disable the visibility of the browser source, then it gets rid of the audio as well. So that's not ideal. So what I'll have to do is put a black background in front of the SDRL browser window so that we get the audio, then a black screen on top of the web page with the track map info on top of that. Right, well, there's no worries about showing you the setup because this is not a proper setup. It is on dynamic. Nothing I can do, sadly, with number 33. Yes, don't get too excited that I just showed you my setup. That was a default setup, which is my excuse for why I'm starting in P9.
Back, I'm afraid that was an illegal overtake.
I'm not sure who that was diving down the inside there, if anybody else saw. Whoever it was, calm down. Is it the Aston who's trying to ram me at the moment? Was that an Aston? Well, I might not have spun on my qualifying lap while trying to get my diff settings correct.
Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Green flag.
Well, I would settle for points if I'm honest. Geez, no rear grip with this setup.
Energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Can barely get into 8th gear with this setup, and yet I've still got no rear grip.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Is that my nemesis from Silverstone I just passed? Some side-by-side racing with him wouldn't go
Caution,
amiss.
caution. The track is clear, green flag.
I think I just lapped somebody.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 3.6 seconds.
Ah, okay. We'll get rid of him then. Remind me at the end.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 22.1 seconds.
You know, a lot of yellow flags in this race. Too quick. Unlucky Raptor.
Yellow flag.
I'm not sure how I managed to get up to P6, but I'll take that.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
So Ray in the there he is. Ray Z Rust. Okay. Bye bye. Yeah, don't worry, Raptor. I mean, you know, mistakes happen. It's the dickheads who hit you deliberately that, you know, I complain about. I might whinge when somebody hits me in an unadvisable overtaking mood, but, you know. Frank. Who's Frank? You got pinched on the inside and spun. Unlucky for Colin. Yeah, you're only 3 seconds back, FaZe, so spin didn't cost you too much, thankfully. I think we're at 9 tracks, so if someone wants to pick track number 10, now is an ideal time to do so. There was some rain forecast on the France race, by the way, but it didn't turn up. Okay. China. Good shout, Sanjay. Have you already had a choice, though? Didn't you request Singapore? Am I misremembering? You sure? Who requested Singapore then? Someone want to own up? Come on, guys. That does ring a bell now, though. Who am I looking for? It was an Aston. Oh, looks like Ray, the bowling ball, left of his own accord. Let's just check the number of tracks. We got room for one more. Monaco. Yeah. Well, I may as well show you that. Monaco. It's that one. What can I say about Monaco? Slow corner there, narrow track there, slow corner there, narrow track there, no way past, slow corner, another slow corner, oh, quite a fast corner at turn 12, 13 and 14, quite good fun, 15 and 16, not too bad. It's like riding a bicycle through your living room, absolutely sugar freak. I will get pole here. Yeah. All right, girls, don't fight. Where's 8? There. Okay, at least I got a setup loaded. Well, I don't think that's strictly a no overtaking zone, is it, Cole? Oh, It wasn't a great lap, and then I invalidated it anyway. Don't forget to use DRS, everybody. 1:13.8 was my time. I wasn't slowest. I would have put me 7th. Where am I actually? 13th. Unlucky Sugar, can you get back in? I'll invite you again if I get a chance. I'll take your word on that, Corn. Thanks for win number 33. I nearly went for a reverse pole, a reverse grid pole. No, I'm driving the Mercedes wrong, hence why I'm at the back of the grid. Okay. Just surviving here is likely to get you points. Good luck, everybody. We're all going to need it. See if we can get Sugar his invite again. Stretch, Sanjay. No worries, Sugar. Everyone doing the Monaco strategy. No, after you. No, you first, I insist. What, I miss Monaco, Peterson? Yep, bowling ball. Not sure if that was a deliberate hit of me there, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. Whoops.
Okay, clear.
I'm 7th out of 8.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Yep. Nicely done. Thank you for the raid, Yasser. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm not sure this guy's made a corner yet. Woo, DRS. May well be the only one without any penalties at the moment. No real need for me to overtake this guy.
Final lap of the race.
I never catch the guy ahead of him, so as long as I'm within 4 seconds, I get the place anyway. Hey Plexo, welcome in.
You're pulling out a second a lap.
It's not too bad.
Really good stuff.
I've been playing them since about October last year, so they're relatively new for me, but not that. Yeah, I thought he was going to do that. Fair enough.
Green flag.
Oh, okay, well, it's good to have you back. What were you playing, Yasser? Sorry, I was a bit engrossed in... Monaco doesn't really give you much time to think. So I didn't see the shout out. How was your stream? I hope it went well. Yeah, I have played quite a lot of Far Cry. I'm playing Avatar on a Thursday night at the moment, which is loosely known as Far Cry Blue Monkeys, because it's basically a Far Cry game set in the Avatar universe, although it doesn't feel like Far Cry to me. I'm not hugely enjoying it, if I'm honest. P6, yep, that'll do for me. Asphalt 9, what's that? Thanks for the follow, by the way, Elliot. Good to have you with us. Welcome in. Ooh, was there actually an overtake? Are you sure? "12 seconds behind." I'll take 6th from dead last and about a 5-second head start. You only caught the end of Yasser's stream. Seems to have some network and sound issues. Oh, unlucky, Yasser. Hope you get them sorted. Oh, okay. Is it any good, Yasser? All right, well, that's Monaco out the way for another week. No sign of Monaco appearing in the SDRL, thankfully. I mean, I'm sure they do esports races around Monaco, and I'm sure they're as processional as the Grand Prix are. Hey ho, and all that. So this is true, yes. Yes, fair point, Corn. So we're off to Japan next. Then Qatar and Singapore. I'm not going to give either FaZe Colin or Single Sanjay another track, whether they've had one or not. If they're going to bicker, then hey ho. You only played it a short time, and it's got a Need for Speed game feel to it. Oh, okay. So Japan, that is that one. I've told you, Sanjay, I'm not giving you another choice, whether you've had one or not. See you next Wednesday. You off win number 33. You're not going to be here on Sunday afternoon. You'd be more than welcome. So there's Japan. Very, very, very good track to drive. The S's, turns 3, 4, 5, 6. Really good fun. Tricky acceleration zone through turn 7. The two Degners, turn 8 and 9, can be quite tricky. You don't have time on a Sunday. Okay, no worries. Tight hairpin into turn level, leading on to technically a corner at turn 12, but it's only a corner if in the wet. Other than that, you barely notice it. The spoon curve, turns 13 and 14. Tricky second part. Quite important to get it right for the long straight with 130R in it. 130R turn 15 used to be a cracking corner, but now it's been a little bit neutered. And then the chicane at the end of the lap, 16 and 17, called the triangle, I believe. Quite tight. The cat's fallen asleep. What a shame. So let's get Japan loaded. Feel free with number 33. An actual overtake happening at Monaco is something everyone would like to see, I'm sure. Very easy to run wide onto that curb there. That's often a curve of doom as well. After saying this corner is barely a corner, I nearly drove off it. Would have been better through the chicane, but I'll take P2. I wish I could have been on form like that in the STRL races. So far I've qualified something like P18 and P20. Or was I P16 in the first race? Actually, I think I was close to making it into Q2. Either way, I didn't do particularly well in that first race. Had a much better race at Brazil. Can't record it on the PC, so I'd have to record it on your phone, and that's shit quality. That's a shame, win number 33. Get OBS installed. Haven't you got the Windows Game Bar or an NVIDIA graphics card will let you record as well? I would have thought you'd have something that would let you record your screen. Would be nice to see, but you know, don't go trashing your PC just to send me a video. Can't you plug it into your VCR and send me the VHS, and I'll copy it onto a DVD and upload it that way. Windows Game Bar is installed by default. Yeah, I thought so, Corn. I would have thought there'd be something on your PC, win number 33, that would let you record. Try pressing Windows G. See what happens. Oh, my battery's low on the laptop. Hold on. Managed to knock the power cable out. So where are we? Oh, yeah. Japan. I like this track. Let's hope for no shenanigans going into turn 1. I didn't notice who was alongside me. Is it Colin? Alongside and just in front. No, it's edX Plays. What happened to Colin? Not to mess up this corner. It's much better than it did in qualifying. Colin is now in third. Head of I Am the Stig. Yeah, he was never making that corner, was he?
Okay, clear.
Did he get away with that without a penalty? Yeah. Try and stay with him. I think in fairness he is faster than me. The way he got past wasn't particularly fair though. Got to lose P2 as well.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Or maybe not. Thank you, Colin. Yeah, he should have at least had a penalty for cutting the chicane. Got on that curb again. Around we go. Guy ahead has burned all of his ERS. Colin was a little lucky to get away without hitting me when I spun.
That gap ahead, please. 3.7 seconds.
Nah, it's fine. There's only one DRS zone in this game, so in this track. The guy behind had used all of his DRS as well, I think. ERS, sorry.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Gap to your teammate behind is 36.8 seconds. Green flag.
Yep, I know I've forgotten to speak for a bit. Seven tenths gap behind. Can't have much ERS, surely. Is he going to go for a dive bomb into the chicane? Oh well, another podium. Probably should have had second. Colin may well have got me, but spinning in front of him just handed him the position. Oh well, quite an enjoyable race. Relatively competitive. A little bit aggrieved as to how the guy who won got past me, but he was quicker, so there's a good chance he would have got past once DRS was enabled anyway. Even so, dive bombing, missing the chicane and still getting the place was a little bit naughty, I thought. Seven seconds behind the lead. About a second behind Faze's fastest lap. Not too bad. What happened to your qualifying though, Colin? 9th. Expect better from you, my lad. Let's do a head count for longer races. Who's up for it? Let me know in the chat. We've only got track limits. Okay. Yeah. We've only got 8 or 10 in the lobby, so I'd say maybe 3 of them would be up for a longer race. So maybe we'll just do some fun challenges instead. If you'd be up for them, let me know. They will be invite only as well, but only so that I can assure that the people playing them are in the lobby, or in the chat rather, so they understand the slightly strange rules that will be in place for those races. Qatar, then Singapore, and then room for one more track. "17-point lead ahead of Colin, but in fairness, I have done all the races and he hasn't. edX plays in third place. Oh, Anto's just left. Fair enough. Okay, so where are we off to? Qatar. I love this track. Great looking track. Possibility for some contact in the first corner on the first lap. Turn to another sort of braking zone that can cause issues on the first lap again. Turn 3 is not really a corner. Turn 4 is quite a tricky one, with turn 5 immediately after it. Slow turn 6 that's important to get a good exit out of, because turn 7 is quite quick. Turns 8 and 9, not really corners, although it is possible to exceed track limits on turn 9 if you're not careful. Turn 10 is another one that's important to get a good exit out of. Turn 11 doesn't really count, but turns 12, 13 and 14 are very fast right-hand corners. Really satisfying to drive if you can get them right. The last left-hander can be a little bit tricky. Needs a bit of a blip down the gears sometimes. And then the final corner takes you onto the only DRS zone in the circuit. We have 11 people. If you want to join, ! join in the chat, or check out the pinned message at the top. Filter on European lobbies and look for TTV-80 Hawkins G8. Had to stay off the throttle there, otherwise I was going to exceed track limits. Like that. That is a shame, because it was looking like quite a good lap until then. 122.6 would have put me second, so that is annoying. Oh dear, oh dear. As it is, I've got to fight my way back up. It's saying 10th on my lap chart at the moment, but let's see what the actual grid is. Tenth out of 11, not great at all. 122.6 would have put me a couple of tenths ahead of Colin, and only about 6 or 7 tenths behind Zero Xuttery on pole. And was he Polish as well, in fact? The pole is on pole. Oh well, let's see what we can do from low down. We had a poor grid position at Monaco, but that's the kind of track where everyone ahead of you does crash out. So I'm going to have to do some work to make up some places here, I suspect. Let's see what we can do. No, don't want that. It shouldn't be closed. I will send you an invite, though. There you go. Have an invite. 2 people invited me to play. I shall decline. One of them's F1 Scott. He's probably doing an event today, I suspect. Yeah, it shouldn't be closed, GSXR. Good to have you with us. Hoping to do some longer races, but there hasn't been much interest tonight, so that may not happen. Oh well. Up to P5, I'll take that.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Let him waste his ERS. Oh, that was unfortunate. I was looking forward to a decent battle with them. As it was, they glitched behind me, so I suppose I shouldn't complain. Two-second penalty for phase. See if I can get on terms with Peterson. Loads of ERS. Why did I go down 2 gears? Okay, I'm ahead of Pete once you correct for penalties, although Colin is pulling away. Keep the pressure on Pete. Hopefully he'll keep going off track. It's also on controller, so those fast corners will be a lot more difficult for him. Those in that gap might be optimistic, I'm afraid. I've pulled a small amount back towards him. Couple of tenths, but I need a couple of seconds. There's only one lap to go. He's pulled it out again. Misses.
Okay, clear. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 20.8 seconds.
Thank you for the follow, TechUbi. Good to have you with us. And Ruth as well. Yeah, but he's now 6 seconds ahead. Why did I change down there? He's still got 2.2 seconds on me, so...
Yellow flag.
Yeah, 2.2 even with the 4-second penalty. Nicely done, Colin. But I'll take third, considering where I started. So, sorry, who was that follow? Ruthless Leon, sorry. You were in the lobbies, weren't you, I thought? Name rings a bell. Good to have you with us anyway. You and Takubi. Takubi 2. B. Lloyd 95, thank you also for the follow. All these new people. We've got a couple more races and then it doesn't look like we've got enough people to go invite only for longer races, but how about if we were to do some challenge style races? Would people be up for that? Thinking of things like slicks on a wet track, wets on a dry track, driving around the track the wrong way round, that sort of thing. Default setup we've done as well. If you're interested in any of them. Tony13, thank you for the follow. I don't pay attention to lap times, I'm afraid. Not quick enough is the answer. My fastest lap then was a 1:24.0. 8/10 behind Faye's his fastest lap. But good enough to get me up into third. Significantly quicker than most of the people behind me, which is nice. You're welcome to join in, guys, if you're interested. The lobbies are open. After another 2 races or so, I'm hoping to go invite only for either some longer races if we can get 8 or 9 people, or some challenge style races. So if you'd be interested in either of them, let me know. Add me on EA, TTV-AD Hawkins GH. And if and when we go invite only, I can get you in. Feel free, Sanjay, as long as you can drive around the track well enough not to ram everybody. It's entirely up to you. You're watching someone playing this, doing crazy rules like dry tyres on a wet track. Yep, that would be fun to watch. Yeah, we've done a few of them. Yes, sir. They are good fun. Yes, quite possibly, Sanjay. Good shout, Tony. We haven't done Brazil tonight, so that can be our 10th track. Yes, the weather is set to dynamic. It's not very many, sadly, Sugar. Only 3 or 4, which isn't enough. But I would be tempted to do some challengey style races at those sorts of numbers. They would need to be invite only with people in the chat, because we need to explain the rules and make sure everyone is driving to them. So if anyone's interested in them, let me know in the chat. Or if you're interested in a longer race, the only criteria is that you don't deliberately take people off. I don't mind people making mistakes. Monaco with a Monza setup, Jesus. Some people. So we're off to Singapore. Let's show you that track. Singapore. Oh yeah. No to Tony then. 0-0 wings. What a Monaco. Christ, you sadist you are. So there's Singapore. Recently restyled the track. I think last year's race was the first one on the new layout. Not a track I'm particularly great at, but has some interesting sections. Good luck, everybody. 1-shot qualifying and a 5-lap race with dynamic weather, so we may get some rain. You never know. See how we get on. Yeah, exactly. He's in my lobby now. He's called Exeter. Exeter. Well, all I can say is if you do start taking people out deliberately, you won't last very long. So, it's entirely up to you. Crashing by mistake is allowed. Deliberately crashing into people is not. So please don't do that. Marina Bay, Singapore. Right, let's see if I can put in a decent lap here. Not one of my better circuits. or too hot into there. P3, I'll take that. 2 seconds behind pole, but could have been worse. About a second behind Colin in second. Unlucky sugar. That is frustrating, you're absolutely right. Alright, let's do a roll call, not for longer races, but for some challenge races. They will be invite only, so I need you to be responding in the chat so that I know that you understand the rules. You almost strolled yourself. Why cheat? Yeah, so if you fancy some challenge races, things like wets on a dry track, slicks on a wet track, running a track in the going round. Why is Zatar a cheat? I saw he retired almost immediately. All right. Well, no takers for challenge races then. Fair enough. We'll just carry on with the lobbies. Much as I hate doing it. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, we could do that. What would be a good track for a wet race? Spain's always good in the wet. Just talking a 5-lapper. WE. Invite you if you make a new lobby, will do. Oh, whatever. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, carnage behind, I think. Everyone's disappeared. I'll do my best. Plan A, okay. What's that? Stop on the last lap for wet, yeah? Okay, let me have a... I'll get back to you on that one. Let me see what the track's like on this lap. Whoops, don't put that corner. Will do. Geez, they're strolling away from me. 3 and 4 seconds ahead already. I think I'll pass on that one, Sanjay. Will do.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
No. Much as I've enjoyed our chat, Sanjay.
DRS now enabled, DRS enabled.
Colin is faster than you. I repeat, Colin is faster than you. Is he as bad as his mate said? I'm not making you do anything. I forget what they are anyway. Feel free.
Okay, so
shit.
ahead, 1.7 seconds.
See what you do when you post my PC specs. Fucked it totally. Yeah, probably should.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Okay, car behind trailing us, 4.9 seconds.
Lost 9 seconds to everybody on that last lap. With those two spins. Or rather one spin and one completely failing to brake. Hey Verstappen, what SRC? I'm not sure I'd have kept third even without those spins. Looking back at my lap times, they were catching me quite significantly. Who knows? I guess we'll never know. P5 it is. Who was that? Sorry. My lobby is open. I think there's only one track left in this championship. Once the lap chart disappears and I can see who that was, I will sort out an invite. I'm assuming you've added me on EA. Itchy back. Yeah, well, who was it asked for Zarax to be booted? Get clappled. Yes, okay. I might... There we go. Alright, we'll get rid then. I'll get you invited as well, get clappled, but I think we're on our last race in this championship. Do you know who Zatar is, Verstappen? Thank you, Corn. Thank you for your company as usual. Fair enough. Do you know him personally, Verstappen? Because I don't think you'll have seen him in that race. Nice. Why don't I what? Okay, so last track with Brazil. After this, we'll do a full wet race around Spain. Just a 5-lapper, just for giggles. I don't know how he was way behind me, Verstappen. So, as I say, this is the last race in the championship. 5 points between myself and Colin, so I suspect Colin is going to take the lead. I'm not sure why I'm second. Did the win number 33 really have more than 109 points when he left? Yeah. I am the Stig, coming up nicely with 22 points. Oh, sorry, yes. I was trying to do it. I can't see you, Get Clappled. What's your name? What's your username, Get Clappled? Get Clappled. You weren't in my user list, Get Clappled. It should be, the lobby should be there. I'll try and get you in after quali. Ooh, a wet race. Wet with heavy rain, but sunny. This is going to be an interesting one. Made a mess up of that corner. And that one wasn't great either. P4. About a second behind pole. Depends which one you go for. The Logitechs are on the cheaper end. They're about 250, 300, I think. The Fanatec's come in a bit more, maybe 600 or 700. And then you got Moser in about the same bracket. There are other options. I don't know a huge amount about them. Are you in the lobby, Verstappen? I didn't see you. It's possible I'm going blind. You're not. You're just being funny. Enjoy, Peterson. Have a nice burger, presumably. Seems to be your food of choice.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Elbow position, Mark. What more do you want in these atrocious conditions? There you go. Now see what you did.
That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position, give it back.
P6. Oh, thank you. And again. Oh, for God's sake.
Take and burn off.
Right, let's get Lappold his invite. Yeah, you're not showing in my list, I'm afraid. You sure you've added me on EA? You're not showing in my list of offline either. I have no friend request invites clapped, so I don't know what to say.
And with this energy.
Can you? Oh, is that allowed, is it? My AI sort of killed me on the auto recovery. It jinked out of the way of somebody who was behind me and then jinked back in just as it gave me control, which I thought was nice of it. GSXR and Sugar Freak having a nice battle up ahead. 2 tenths between them. Not sure what happened to Colin. A spin, presumably. Oh, I'm assuming that was networky issues. GSXR doesn't seem to have any wing damage, so let's hope so. We could do with the SDRL commentary team to chip in here. Where are they when you need them? Oh, is that what it was? Okay, as they start lap 4, still only a couple of tenths between these two. 2-second penalty for Ruthless Bench. GSXR takes the lead around the outside. Sugar Freak fighting back though. Still the last 2/3 of this lap and another lap to go, so we could be in for a bit more battling. So what we'll do next race, we'll just do a full wet Spain, one-shot quali, 5-lap race. You know, race the tyres you want. We haven't had a proper wet race until this one, which I screwed up royally, so we'll do another. I'm thinking of possibly calling it quits then, because I really should get a good night's sleep this week. I haven't had one yet. So we'll see how we get on after the wet Spain race. Are you still here? Clapped. Let's see if I can get you an invite. But as I say, you're not showing up on my list, I'm afraid. Shout if you spot your name. But certainly not the name that you suggested you would be. Okay, GSXR opened up a fair sizable gap now on the last lap. They're going through this technical twisty section before they head out onto the final sector, which is essentially one corner and then a very long straight. Although, bit exuberant on the throttle there, GSXR. Managed to gather it up nicely. Just really got to get out of this corner and get the power down in a sensible fashion, and he should take the win. Okay, so let's see. Colin didn't score points there, and I think was a few points behind me. So I may take the championship there. Although purely by the fact that I raced all of the races and he didn't. But hey, a win's a win. I'll take that. I'll add the trophy to my cabinet, get it nicely polished up every year. Let's wait for the rest of them to come round and finish. It looked quite good from the outside, Sugar Freak. Just lost him on the last lap there. Let him build up a bit of a gap. But until then, it was very close racing. That's a very heartfelt sentiment there. Oh, unlucky. Good race, hard to do in the rain. You almost lost it a couple of times on the last lap. Yeah, we saw you had to having to gather it up a few times there, GSXR. Okay, let's see the final championship positions. There are the race positions. Lowly 13th for me, although I did give up in fairness. I probably could have got something out of it, but hey. Colin in 11th, so also didn't score points. I'm saying that was the last race in the championship. I think it was. Come along. Press advance, people. So there we go. Take the championship by 5 points from FaZe Colin. Although, as I say, I did all 10 races and Colin probably only did 5 or 6. Maybe 6 or 7. GSXR in a creditable 3rd after a very late join. Peterson in 5th. Who else? Sugar Freak down in 7th. No other names I particularly recognise there, I'm afraid. A few people who've been in the chat. So this race will be a one-shot quali, full wet race in Spain, 5-lapper. We'll see how that goes, but I may just call it there. It's been a long week, and it's only Wednesday. Oh, yeah. Welcome in. Right, where's Spain? There. And we will have very wet. So yeah, no sign of clapped. If you're in there clapped and you spot your name, let me know, but you're not there under clapped, as you suggested. I certainly can, Sugar. There you go. We are at 19, so get in quickly. No, not since Saturday. Miss H and I went out for a very nice Brazilian barbecue place. Very tasty. Beer beforehand. Jug of sangria while we were there. Raided by Patterson. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you all doing? For those of you who don't know me, I'm AD. Patu Raid. Welcome in, English Dave. Hey, Hoodie Pete. You heard the word Brazilian. Yeah, it depends where your mind immediately goes. I'm talking about food, Hoodie Pete. Fancy. It was indeed. It was very nice. Lots of follows coming in. Thank you, English Dave. Thank you, Patterson. Thank you, Shanzi. It's good to have you all here. How did your stream go, Patterson? Late at in with us. Welcome in. Well, seeing as how all these people have joined, we're just about to do a long race in Spain in the wet. No worries, Patterson. Yeah, you probably actually watched me and then unfollowed. Hello, STRL teammate. Hey, good evening, Lay. What a Grand Prix. So anyway, as I was saying, we're just about to do a full wet 5-lapper in Spain. But after that, if enough people are interested, 8 or 9, then I might be tempted to do a 25% race somewhere. Do let me know in the chat if you fancy joining. Thank you, Later, for this raid suggestion. Much appreciated. So, full wet in Spain. As you can see, my setup's provided by Sim Racing Centre, !SRC in the chat. We'll get you an affiliate code, which helps me, and a discount link. Well, if you want to join the longer race, add me on EA. And if enough people say yes in the chat, then we may well do that. I should just say that don't base the quality of the Sim Racing Centre setups on my performance. As they say, you can't polish a turd, so no matter how good the setups are, if the guy driving them can't drive, I'm the GOAT. Yeah, that's why I keep finishing last in the SDRL lay. See? Sorry for not talking much. Oh, that's invalidated. All right, well, thanks again for the raid, Patson. If you aren't following Patson already, do go and give him a follow. Great F1 streamer. Yeah, I wouldn't rely on me, I'm afraid, Lay. Right then, GSXR in pole position. I'm down in 7th. How far behind was I? 124.8, and I did a 128.6. Oh, only 4 seconds down. We can make that up. You off too, Hoodie Pete? It's good to see you. I'll try and drop in on one of your streams again soon. Hope they're going well, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks again for the raid, Patson, and thanks to everyone who dropped in. What a polite lot they are here. You too, Pete. Have fun. Night night. Yeah, good old Nige. Ooh. I'm not sure the meaning of that, Ruthless, but keep that to yourself. Okay, should be a wet race. That picture doesn't look wet, but I did select full wet in the weather. Yep, it's wet. Yep, that does look like a wet setup. All right, good luck everyone, including me. Starting P7, so let's see how we get on. As long as I don't get too excited, I'm generally okay in the wet, but all it needs is one little bit of exuberance on the throttle and around she goes. Let's try and get through the first corner cleanly if we can. At least one jump start there. That Ferrari ghosted straight through me there. I'm not sure why that happened, but I was expecting a huge hit from behind. Fortunately, I didn't get that at least. Really don't want to be on the sausage curbs in the wet. Yeah, that was always going to end in tears, wasn't it? Up to P6 now. Mainly thanks to people disappearing. I think someone went in for... Oh, the guy who went in the pit was probably the drive-through, wasn't it? Oh, nearly went round then. See if a bit of ERS will help me catch up.
Green flag.
.4 behind, so I did make up a bit of time then, I think. That chart says I was 0.2 slower.
battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Screw that up. Would have been in a good position for a run down the main straight there, but sadly wasn't to be.
Caution, caution. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. And gap to the car in front is 1.8 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind is 11.2 seconds.
Right, 1.6 the gap. Let's close that again.
Okay, clear.
Within a second now, 1 lap to go.
Final lap. Push, push.
Starting to glitch now as well, which isn't helpful.
Yellow flag. Green flag.
Thank you. I need a moment.
Well done, GSXR. Nearly 10th behind. Oh well, wasn't to be. Quite happy with the way that went though. Would have been nice to have taken that position. What was the gap? About 15, 16 seconds? 18 seconds, my timing screen tells me. Okay. Alright, well I'm going to call it tonight there. I think it is on 11:30. There doesn't seem to be too much interest in some longer races, so we will call it quits there. Thank you to everyone for your company. Let's get my end of stream chat stuff posted. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server. Good ways to find out when I'm streaming next. Next stream will be tomorrow evening from about 7 o'clock UK time. Thank you, Sugar Freak, for your company. Yeah, next stream tomorrow evening about 7 o'clock. I will be heading off to raid somebody, so if you wouldn't mind, stick around for the raid. That would be good. AD raid in the chat. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for some Avatar from 7 o'clock UK time, and then we'll be back with JBG on Friday for some more Ghost Recon Wildlands co-op from about 8:30 UK time. And then, of course, Speedy Sundays, Sunday afternoon from about 1:30 UK. We got the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix this weekend, so that'll be interesting. Hope you all enjoy that. Hope it's a decent race. First race of the season was relatively interesting. Max way out in front as usual, but some quite close battling behind. So it would be nice if that could continue. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Thank you, Ruthless. Lewis for the win. Yeah, I would love to see it, but sadly I can't see it happening, Ruthless. You never know, they may go well. You too, Tony, thank you for your company. Anyone got any suggestions as to who we can raid? Preferably someone playing F1 and not someone huge. I will have a look, see who's on my list, and we'll head off and see, but I'm happy to take suggestions. So let's bring up my browser, find out who is on. Who was that, Sugar Freak? UK Price. It's not a name who's appearing on my list, but let's have a look. UK Price. Open Lobby Carnage. Yeah, let's go raid them. That's a new one on me, but happy to do that. So stick around if you wouldn't mind. AD raid in the chat once we get there. Use the emote if you've got access to it. I will be back tomorrow evening. Hopefully I can see some of you then. I better get this raid kicked off, hadn't I? God, you're such an amateur, AD. How many raids have you done and you still forget to actually kick the raid off while chatting away to people? Anyway, right, so the raid is just about ready to go. Stick around if you wouldn't mind. AD raid in the chat, and I will see you all over there. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have fun, and bye for now. See you soon.